You know, it doesn't matter how much world building you do, and this show does a hell of a lot of world building. I assume the novel did before that. You're always going to have gaps. There's always things that's like, well, this is super vague. J.K. Rowling spent 7 novels, 1,000,000 words, world building. And lately, I've seen a lot of people just tearing into every aspect of the world building, how a lot of it doesn't make sense. The economy doesn't make sense. The money system doesn't make sense. I've maintained since I first started reading it, the sports makes no sense. You know, Quidditch makes no damn sense. If you know anything about sports, as I do, you know that it doesn't. The person who wrote Quidditch, who created Quidditch, doesn't understand sports. Probably has never rooted for any sports other than the casual level. Be that as it may, she spent a lot of time working a lot of different aspects of world building. But then one of the things that was so I've seen pointed out that I agree with, she would talk about government corruption, and that's it, government corruption. What the hell does that mean? Like, government corruption can mean anything, it's so that it means nothing. Oh, the government is corrupt. You shouldn't trust the government because they're corrupt. What does it mean? Does it mean that, you know, they should be helping the poor, but instead they're collecting money for taxes that should be devoted to the poor? They say it's going to the poor, and it's actually going to, you know, build a mansion for themselves? Is that what corruption means? There are corrupt governments in third world countries that, like, you know, will send them food, and then they will then sell the food to the next country over. That's government corruption. That's a specific example of government corruption. If you become the leader, you can stop that, so you've stopped corruption. Does it mean that, like in Peaky Blinders, for instance, the cops are on the take? That's government corruption. You know, basically the cops, the local cops of this city are in service of the local mob. And they do their bidding. They pick up people. They look the other way. They make sure none of their cops are stationed in this particular street where, you know, there's going to be a shootout or somebody's going to get their ass kicked. Specific examples of government corruption. I could probably go to a newspaper now and find a bunch of examples in America right now. Government corruption, right? Like, so you can't just throw that out there. Oh, the government's corrupt. They need to be replaced. And then move on, right? Like, you know, unless you just try, this is just a tapestry. This person's pissed off. They want to rebel against the government. Why? The government's corrupt. Okay, let's move on. Like, you don't really care why they're corrupt specifically. You just want this person pissed off to rebel. That's the point, right? So if you get bogged down in the details, why is this government corrupt? Then you're slowing the pace of your story to a crawl, and this is already a long story, for instance. You don't want to do that. So there is a balancing act here. My point of view of this is, even if you don't put it in the story, you should know exactly what you mean. You should know what you mean so it can come out in little hints here and there. Specifically, what I'm talking about with this show is the Terran religion. As far as I can see, you know, I know the episodes where they were actually on Earth were a while ago, and then maybe I'm forgetting a few pieces of dialogue here and there. But so far, their religious beliefs are super vague. Now, it seems like they just want, you know, they want the Empire to fall. They wanted the Alliance to fall. And basically, I guess they want, you know, their religion to control the government. You know, if you control the government, you control what people think. Make it a national religion. Okay, but what is a religion? What God do you pray to? What does your afterlife look like? What are you allowed to do and what are you not allowed to do here in the physical plane in order to achieve your afterlife? What's your creation myth? I think the implication is it's basically just an extension of the Catholic Church. I think this is what they're going for, but, like, you know, it's super vague. Do the writers know? Like, maybe you don't want to get bogged down, and like I said, this is already a long story. Maybe you don't want to get bogged down in what the details of religion is, but the writers should at least know what it is. As a writer, maybe you don't want to lay out all the intricacies. It took me 4 minutes to explain this religion here, and I didn't even scratch the surface. Like, so if I wanted to, like, really go in detail and answer everybody's questions about this religion, it'd probably take 20 minutes of screen time. Now, you probably don't want to devote 20 minutes of screen time to all that. But if you as a writer know it, if you know all this, then it informs all your actions. You know, everything they do is in service of the idea that if you hurt somebody, you hurt yourself. If these two other people hurt each other, it's hurting you. These two people get in a fight, that's your soul hurting your soul, and you're just standing by and letting it happen, and you're watching it happen. No, you should go prevent this. Your religion demands that you go prevent this because you're just hurting yourself. It's in your own self-interest. You want to prevent future or past pain. One of these souls could be a past version of you, and one of these souls could be a future version of you. You're trying to stop it in both cases, right? So it would inform everything you do. how you see the world, how you interact with the world, and everything you do and say. As long as the writers know this, they will keep that character extremely consistent. And then if you do a deeper dive and you go into Wiki and you find out what the religion actually is, you're like, oh my god, this makes sense, this makes sense, this makes sense, this makes sense. It all adds up. Even if there is no Wiki, the characters will feel consistent. It doesn't feel like they're just rolling the dice and doing shit at random. So, I don't know that work has been done with this show. Because so far, they just feel like mustache-twirling villains, just plot devices, not characters. Like, just, ha, 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 you're doing a cartoon laugh and all that stuff, right? At the end of the last episode. So, I don't know, man. It's not a criticism per se. Like I said, do we want to devote the screen time to it? But they just feel very cardboard right now, and none of the other major factions do. The Fazan they're greedy and opportunistic and, underhanded and shady and all that stuff, so we understand where they're coming from. And, of course, Yang and his people, we understand where they're coming from, and we understand where Kaiser's coming from, and none of these people feel cardboard, but the religious people just have not gotten the screen time. It's Klausy was even talking about how, like, in that episode that I hated where, like, they get defeated on Earth, seemed rushed. Everything when it comes to this religion seems rushed. I wonder if this was a series of novels, if this was, like, much more explored in the novels. And the creators of the TV show just weren't as interested in this as they were with all this other stuff. So, I don't know, it's just something to think about. At any rate, let's go and get into this. We're going on one. This is episode 91. 3, 2, 1. That's funny. I managed to go through the last 3 episodes really not having a long intro or outro. Intentionally, I was like, man, there's been too many long videos in a row. Video blocks, I guess I would say. Start this one with 10 fucking minutes. Just cannot contain myself. But look, I'm never going to force it. I'm not going to force myself to not say something just to save time. But I also won't force myself to say something if I have nothing to say at the point. So, it's all very, in the moment. '91, we got, what I predict for their wedding? 95, 96, something like that. Can't remember. But they skipped last episode, as they should, right? Because they're kind of going back and forth. They still got, they're pacing it out like that. We'll probably get a little bit more of that. We'll probably get her decision this episode, which, of course, she will marry him. Like, that's obvious. They're not going to waste the screen time on that. Maybe we'll have one more. Because we're still dealing with this whole revolution shit, too, right? So. And the impression that Oscar's coming, he's coming for Kaiser's head. So, yeah, there's that, too, right? Doesn't matter what the reality is. It matters how it looks. Oh, yes, I see. Here you are. What's your decision? Your personal affairs, huh? In other words, she's saying no? She's being very officious right now. Well, I guess I'll take my spot over here. Really? Don't you have a desk over here? Why are you leaving the room? Yeah, I'm at a loss too. What the fuck is happening here? This is bullshit. 3-dimensional chess. It looks like you're on horseback. Oh, okay. I was going, wow, that's a weird way to play chess. Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing. You know you want it to be an illness. But see, the fevers were happening before. It was happening while Yang was still alive, right? He died, Yang died in what, June? I don't know, it seems like he's spending a lot of time fucking around right now. So you have opinions, huh? That's actually a good joke, though. You're an asshole. Apparently, you're trying to torture this poor bastard. How dare you? Yeah, he's punishing all of us. My God. I'd rather go to the ballet. And I hate ballet. Poetry night. My God. Oh, shit. Yeah, get me the fuck out of here. Really? Yeah, that's what people who don't like art say. I guess they don't really have like movies and TV shows in this universe. They have plays apparently and ballet and stuff like that. You know, old school art. But it really does feel like the 1700s, 1800s brought up to modern day time with nothing in between. Modern music, modern entertainment, no, but the entertainment of the 17, 1800s, yes, right. It's an interesting pastiche. That's right, you motherfucker. He needs a friend and you're it. That's right, broaden your mind. Now you're talking. Speak for yourself. Ah, shit. Well, we're having war and insurrection, so what's the war? What's up, man? Maybe you should button your shirt up a little bit more. Yeah, wait, at least one more button. Right. Make it happen. So I guess Oscar's gonna rebel. Is that what they're saying? They kind of foreshadowed it with their one of their spoilers. Yeah, I got it all covered. They just want the war to happen. Right. Yep. I'm always certain of everything. You don't hold shit, motherfucker. These are pretty words, but clearly, you know, somebody who plans shit out as much as this motherfucker clearly does isn't doing it for you. He's doing it for himself. You'd be a fool to believe this. I planned out all the details to the finest point, and I'm doing it all for you. Right. I like how the bug just linked us up. You see that? Visually. Wow, damn. Yeah. It's like you're kissing my ass and you don't actually believe what you're saying. Of course it were. Of course he does. Somebody's right and somebody's wrong. Oh shit. This is outrageous. I got it covered. Don't worry about it. She has opinions too. It's his next motherfucking job. She always has shade, man. Sure thing, baby. Yep, burn it to the ground so I can be king of the ashes. I have to admit, it's pretty poetic. Oh, not strange rumors. Spread that shit. Yep. It's all part of the scheme. Bar talk is the best talk. Yeah. The dog thinks this is cool. All these motherfuckers are on Rubinsky's payroll. That's right. I'm whispering straight in your ear. It's hot. Mm-hmm. He has minions that are listening for him. I like it. Oh, shit. See, this whole thing, the health, that's very old school monarch, overturn the monarch shit right there. He's sick. If he's sick, that means he's weak. That is some old school shit right there. Oh, shit. Yeah, maybe I should do that. That's a good plan. Yep. You see through the first scheme, but do you see through the second one? That's the question. Yeah, so I'll kill him for his own good. Yep, they know him well, though. I don't know. That's a lot of ambition, dude. They know this about him. That's why he's been the one picked out to be the leader of the rebellion, right? You wouldn't pick somebody who would never have these thoughts. I saw his eyes twitch. Yeah, that's right. And we play straight into their hands. Sure you don't. By refusing to be influenced by them, you're being influenced by them. Because you're going to do what you think they don't want, right? Oh, I see what you're saying. That's actually pretty clever. Really. Right. It's a never-ending dance. You should go there. There's no threat in you going there. And refused immediately. It's just a stomach upset. How dare you bring me gossip? He's taking the cheese. Really? I still think Oscar should have came here. I'm afraid of nothing. Really? Again, like how are we seeing their thoughts if this is a history book? It's a little inconsistent. Yeah, it makes him look scared. Can't have that, man. You can't look scared. It's about his ego. And here's the thing: everything is my territory except for the fortress, but we don't count that. Get it done. They look pensive. How dare you? Sit your ass down. Oh, I see. So you want to come along for personal reasons. I think he's using that as an excuse. He just wants to be along. See, once you do this, you can reduce the size of your fleet, which they definitely need to do. Nice. I like your plans. Right. He's a sentimental Kaiser, that's for damn sure. What an asshole. Oh, somebody needs to die, I guess. How about you? Right. Well, first is scheming, as always. Yeah. He knows you can kick ass. Man, he's some gossiping hoes. I've talked about this before. It's a good point. He's been, like, distant from her lately. He's keeping his distance from her. This is our private conspiracy room. That's a good point. Even if the first one was not an accident, but if the first one wasn't done by you, you can emulate it and you can do it this time. Like, hey, that's a great idea. Let's assassinate him when he's traveling, right? Let's see what he's worried about. Exactly. They know him well. He's not a defensive person. He's an attackive person, right? That's a very consistent thing about his personality throughout the entire story. He's always on the offense. So if he's threatened, he's not just going to sit on his ass. For once. Right. He must not be too worried about it then. So they don't consider that a single fleet? I guess not, since they'd be talking about fleets of hundreds and hundreds of battleships. Yeah, I guess not. I mean, that's the bare minimum. Right. Yeah, we're being worried for nothing. That's the ticket. How about you answer my goddamn question? Yeah. Let me speak in the most vague terms possible. Yeah, I was aware, asshole. As soon as I talk about being vague, he's going to be explicit, right? Right. See, that's what makes it so awkward. We'll see about that. Are they about to spoil whether he comes back or not? Yeah, it's all good. They're definitely hinting at something there. Really? I guess that would be the last third of the month, wouldn't it? Such an awkward way to phrase that. Yeah, the guess those are fuel lines. I was wondering what those were. By yourself, huh? I mean, walking by himself. Clearly, there's like a whole multitude of people watching him, right? I guess it makes him look stronger if he's walking by himself. It's all about appearances, right? Keep the place clean while I'm gone. Don't fuck this up. I'm starting to see why this series is 110 episodes long. Just get on with it. All the pomp and circumstance. It makes you think something bad is going to happen, actually. Why would they belabor this? They have him go other places. They haven't belabored his departure, right? Is this the last time he leaves? Yeah, I bet he does. Well, they didn't overtly foreshadow his death, so I guess he won't die. It's going to be ugly, though, either way. You know, by all accounts, Ricardo Montalban was a wonderful, sweet man. But he had a healthy ego like anybody else, right? So when he was offered the role of the Wrath of Khan, Khan, to revive his role in as Khan in the Wrath of Khan, Star Trek 2, he'd already done 6 seasons of Fantasy Island. That's where I first knew of it. I would watch Fantasy Island, Mom would go out on Friday night. She would order us a couple Little Caesars pizzas, and we'd sit down and watch Love Boat and Fantasy Island and go to sleep and everything. Great time. Favorite night of the week. I loved him as Mr. Rourke. The first thing I ever wrote was Mr. Rourke fan fiction, where he had an evil doppelganger. I think they did that on the show. Maybe I could be mixing it up, what I wrote with what they actually did on the show. They may have done an evil version of him, or maybe they just wanted you to think he was evil for like a Halloween episode. I can't remember. But anyway, he'd already done 6 seasons. He was big. He was hot shit back then. He'd already had a 35, 40-year career in Hollywood, and this was the biggest thing he'd ever done, making great money, super popular. He'd already forced Tattoo to leave and, brought in the other actress because Tattoo wanted too much money. Anyway, the point is, he got the script. He's big. He's hot shit, like I said. He's already done 6 seasons of Fantasy Island. He's making enough money. He doesn't need the money. He also had a recent back injury. So that was another factor. So he was kind of in a position where he was basically going to turn down most roles. So he's looking for reasons to say no to people. Even though Khan, reviving, they want you back because you were in the original series. Reads the script. Sees that he's only in like 15 to 20 pages. He's only going to get 15 to 20 minutes screen time at the most. Probably less. He's like, I don't know, man. It was like 10 years ago when I played this role. He's only in 15 pages. So he slept on it, read the script again, and then he realized, the second time he read the script, he realized something. Even when Khan wasn't on screen, he was the only thing people were talking about for most of the script. Once he shows up, he's all Kurt's talking about. Like, he's a major factor, and it's called The Wrath of Khan, which it may have had a different name. I think it had a different name at the beginning. That may have actually helped him if he had realized it, right? If they had settled on the name The Wrath of Khan at that time. But he was like, oh, well, he's actually the most important character in the entire film. When he's not on screen, everybody's talking about him. And so that decided it for him. He took the role. If we use that metric, the most important character, at least in the last 10 or so episodes, is Zhang. Since he's died, people just will not stop talking about him. He keeps coming up. He was that important. Kaiser, probably a close second. He's the second most talked about character. And this Truncheon, whatever this dude everybody hates, he people talk about that son of a bitch a lot, right? So I just find that interesting. It reminded me of that. Even though he's been dead for a while now, and in story time, he's been dead for a couple months now. But he's all anybody's talking about. He's all anybody's thinking about. That's just how big of a shadow he cast, right? His death stopped a war. Anyway, let's go and get into it. This is episode 92. We're going on 1. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna actually pay attention to the lyrics this time. I think the reason why anime songs don't make any sense, I say they're always nonsensical, is because you're trying to translate them, but you're also trying to make the words rhyme where they're supposed to rhyme. You're trying to make them fit into the syllable scheme. So, in a degree of difficulty, it's like probably 4 times harder to translate a song and keep it a song. You could translate it into like some random slam poetry, I guess. But to translate a song and keep it a song that makes sense is very difficult, I'm sure. And they probably don't have the budget to actually do it right, you know. Maybe I'm talking about my ass. Maybe it's easy, but I don't think so. Because I've never found, there's very few anime songs I've found that were sensical, you know. Most of them are just gibberish. They have a couple good lines, but the rest of it's like, what the hell are they talking about? I ain't calling you shit. Hardy har har. But first talking shit. That's actually a good point. We all have that cycle, right? I didn't listen to old people when I was a kid, and young people won't listen to me now. So just the way it is. That's not kindergarten, man. You're being a little hyperbolic there. Yeah, yeah. I'm hard to live with, you see. Really, really hard to live with. Right. I'd like to have portraits of both these people. We've seen this portrait. I don't think I've seen the portrait of the other motherfucker. That'd be a hard dismount without falling on your ass. Right. You need to let people bitch. You have to give people the space to complain. Otherwise, they build up resentment. You let them complain, they get it off their chest, and it's over. It doesn't mean you have to pay attention to the complaints, though. Yeah, I can imagine you'd be short tempered. Well, it's actually in English, I think. Well, it has more authority, though. It's probably good advice, but, like, look, man, it's been a month. Give me time. Yeah, fuck them. Really? Interesting. It's like if you're trying to restore a piece of art, you're not going to make any changes. He's restoring the piece of art, essentially. It's a strange metaphor, but I think it fits. He'll have time. Start writing your own thoughts. Right. Interesting. Is this your own thought, or did you copy that? He's not being reactionary, which is very rare for somebody of his age. Okay, we're in the middle of October now. Uh-oh. I like these smugglers. Is your news going to be too late again? Oh, shit. I just don't believe it. This somebody's really going to do this. Right. Look at this place, man. Jesus. How y'all doing? His minion, you mean? His lackey. History of the pre-plans. It's interesting this is all in English, all the writing. Now, there's no way they redid that just for this translation, did they? People have mentioned this before in other shows. Like, some of the writing will be in English, but this is all in English. That's weird. I think it was Planetes? Where they did that. It was a jumble of various kinds of writing. That makes sense. The fuck you want? Ah, shit. Here we go. Yeah, he looks pissed. We ride at dawn. This would be a good place to hit him, wouldn't it? He's not on a ship. On a ship, it'd be a lot harder when you got 100 ships around him. Here, you can make it happen just like what happened with Yang. You need to get him on the ground, even though it was a ship, but it was essentially on the ground. Because it was basically a land battle. You need a pistol. They got shit to do. Oh, shit. That's not good. Oh, boy. I didn't think Oscar would actually do it. Probably isn't him. But they're definitely going to make sure it looks like him, ain't they? Fucking hell. They're going to be waiting right outside the gates. Three cars? That's it? You just left eight loyal people behind you, man. I would have had my ship come and land in the fucking yard. Believe that. That's what you do. I like that little fade to black and white. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's what you should have done, man. If you have a way of contacting the ship, I don't know what they do. They seem to be using phone lines. Jesus. You have three cars. That's not enough. I would have had my ship land in the fucking yard. That's what you do, man. Look at this shit. Unbelievable. Where my ship at? He's about to get murked. The guy that jumped on. I don't think Kaiser's going to die, but oh boy that was on top of him, he's definitely died. Damn. That sidecar died. Jesus. Blew him. Run over that son of a bitch. Blow him the fuck up. Holy shit. Get the fuck off me. I thought he was for sure he was going to eat it raw, man. Yeah. Emil's fucking panicked. Look at him. shit, man. I was just chilling. I like the sound of the wind in the open window. Good sound design is hard to find, man. A lot of times it comes across as cheesy, or it's non-existent. They smashed every window. But meanwhile, fuck him. Sorry, man, I can't hear you over the sound of me shitting myself. Oh, shit. Jesus Christ. Shoot this motherfucker. Man, they were coming, man. Damn, you should have had the ship land in your yard. Yeah, no inches whatsoever. You'd be completely encircled. They would have air support, man. That's all you need. One helicopter and he's done. So you can reach your ship. Oh, shit. Even if they can listen, they would hear me tell them, hey, come to my yard, man. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Jesus, I wasn't anticipating that. It was smart, though. It's exactly what they should do. Fucking hell. Oh, so you're saying move the ship to meet us? Is that what you're saying? Damn. Was that the ship blowing up back there? Or was that just a place they left that was still on fire? Holy shit. Fucking hell, man. I didn't anticipate them being attacked at the port. That does surprise me. What's up, fellas? Yeah, you need scouts, that's for goddamn sure. This has actually got me tense, man. The hell is that behind him? There's just fireflies? Because it looked like bullets. Oh, shit. I got jumped. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry, man. I betrayed you. Right. Good boy. How'd you hear that, though? How'd you hear it's going to head to the lake? Nah, this motherfucker betrayed you, man. You can't trust this. Look at him. He knows it, too. Look at him. How the fuck would you hear that? Yeah, some of your own people are in on it. Oh, shit. I didn't think about this part. Those must be fireflies. Let's get to the ship first. We can suss this out on the ship, man. Right? We're not worried about decorum right now. Can we fucking go? You motherfuckers can get jumped at any second. Yeah, no shit, man. Boy, he's pissing me off this episode. That's what I'm saying. Jesus, man. You want to have a tea party out here? Let's get in fucking cover. First, you find cover. We can all cry on Oprah later. Oh, maybe these aren't fireflies. Maybe it's like embers from a fire. Like actual fire. How dare you raise a gun against me? Yeah, your hands better shake. You seem to have a little sandy left, bitch. You don't have the guts. You better back up, motherfucker. You're dead either way. You'll be killed, so you might as well shoot him. Scared motherfuckers. They're just kids. God damn. Don't tell me that was a ship. That was big enough that had to be the ship. Which means if they had gotten on like I wanted to, he'd be dead right now. We ain't shooting him, motherfucker. You do it. 1 billion Reichmarks. That's a lot of money. Gotta say. I'd probably do it too. The fact they hesitate means you're still gonna be executed, man. Nah, man. Shoot them all. Let God sort them out. Jesus. Gun smoked. Now, what was that explosion? Yeah, no, man. There ain't no apologizing. There's no fucking apologizing. It's too late. You were gonna do it. That's right. Certain death. So do it. Off with his head. Really? Man, he's way too forgiving, man. They must want to question him. You know, get him to. Let's get this ship. You'll guide us to the ship, and once we get there, yeah. See, he has a shortcut. Once we get there, we're going to question your ass sharply. Then he can die. God damn, these motherfuckers are jumping in. Jesus. Give me that fucking gun. I'm like a video game player, right? Grabbing every weapon you see. Oh, shit. Yeah, he was going to be sharply questioned if he hadn't died. Fucking hell, man. At least these motherfuckers can fight. He's got some of the best with him. Just follow orders. Motherfuckers just want to stand around and talk. The man, the forest is burning down at our feet. Jesus. We should be dying of smoke inhalation right now. And you're talking about my damn fiance. Get your ass in gear. Let's have a really long conversation about it, even though I just gave you a fucking order. Tell you what, next person doesn't obey my orders immediately without question gets shot in the face. How's that? Does that change anybody's mind? Yeah. Like you just said. You just wasted 2 minutes we didn't have. Jesus Christ, man. I swear to God. One more motherfucker wastes my goddamn time. Yeah. I'll accept your feelings. This motherfucker's going out like a gangster. They'll never see him again. You're dismissed. Tell you what, man. My blood is boiling. We do not have time for this. I see what he's doing now. He's geeking him up. They'll all be here. We'll all be fighting them if we don't fucking move. Let's go, motherfucker. It's always so awkward as a writer. You have certain things that need to be said at certain points, but at the same time you have the ticking clock, so it makes no sense that they would be saying these things. But this needs to be said, right? Like, I get it. I understand from the writing point of view. But pacing-wise, it's all over the place. This is like the second or third time they've had to do this. Like, we need to go, you know? Fuck that. To the death. I like the fireflies. To the death. I wouldn't have had to hold them off if we had moved faster. Here they come, boy. That's right. Headshot, motherfucker. Yeah, he's dead for, man. Jesus Christ, he's a crack shot. I'll give him that. Dead-eyed dick. God damn, he's fucking... This motherfucker. Dead-eyed dick. Holy shit. There's a lot of them, though, man. God damn. If only you had some grenades. Yeah. Jesus Christ. How about seeing how Senior Admiral dies? He's a bad motherfucker. Yeah, you better run, bitch. Meanwhile, we're all burning to death, so I just need to hold you off that long. Shit, they're about to jump in. Man, everybody gave you their extra energy packs. He's waiting for you, man. It's time to go. You held him off long enough. Okay, there it is. Yeah, I was afraid he was going to wait for him. You can surrender now, but you won't. Yep. Should have kept your eye on the prize there, buddy. Yeah, I'll take a couple more of you bitches with me. I'll see you all in hell. Why are they still fighting? They saw him leave. They know the ship left. So I would leave. If I was them, I would fucking... Look at you, died for nothing, motherfucker. The ship already left. Yeah, I know they got him. But, congratulations, you got him. A couple extra people died who didn't have to. Just saying. I would have been the fuck out of here, man. Yeah. I like this guy. Gangster. Is that a grenade? Man, that fire is up to them, man. Look at this shit. Y'all motherfuckers gonna burn to death because you wanted to make sure this one dude was dead. Dumbasses. Choke on this smoke, motherfucker. Wow, that was rough. I guess they weren't in orbit waiting for him. Hey, man, that was pretty cool. They are in a hurry. Nah, let's just chill. Hell no. I didn't know him like that. Right. How's he going to win a war of attrition? I don't know if I believe that. I guess what you're hoping is other people would rise up against him too. That could happen. If you hold out long enough, other people, kind of like what the South is hoping to do during the Civil War, right? You last long enough, other people will jump in. The whole attrition thing makes no sense. Hey, the ghost is here. What's up, buddy? You can't do anything, man. You don't want to become a target. They have enough extra forces. They can kill you with what's in their couch cushions. Oh, shit. Tell you what. This show knows how to kill people off, man. It's always in some interesting way. Like, Yang was a subversion, so that counts. But motherfuckers go out like gangsters a lot of times. Remember that dude? He's been gone for a long time. I still love him. The admiral who kept laughing every time they go into battle. I love that guy. Good shit. War of Attrition thing makes no sense because Oscar basically just has his one planet. The capital of the Alliance, right? The old capital of the Alliance. He has that one planet, so he has one planet's resources. Meanwhile, Kaiser has the entire universe's resources, his known space. He has all the resources. Now they're saying, the supply lines, considering the fact that this is in the center of the Alliance space, your factories and the people who actually send you the supplies may be on the other side. You know, you go past Bazan and into the other space, and that's where the supply ships come from. So it would take a long time to get to you, and maybe they can even be intercepted. But still, then you just wait. You blockade his solar system. You have more forces. You have the entire fucking universe worth of people and resources and ships and everything. So you wait. You don't attack. They're not going to attack you because they're outnumbered. They have to be outnumbered because they only have one planet's worth of resources. And then the garrison that they were given, which I think they were saying was something like, did they say it was something like 25% of the entire military force, which makes no sense. But I guess you could say that like he's in charge of all. Are they saying he's in charge of all of Allied occupied space? Like these are all his people because this was a different planet. It's one of the Allied occupied planets. Then they were on his side. So I guess that's what they're saying. He actually has all that. He has 25% of the military loyal to him. That shifts the balance a little bit. I guess it's not just one planet. I guess that's what they're saying. He basically was in charge of everybody. I thought he was in charge of just one planet. No, he's in charge of that entire region. Apparently the troops are mostly loyal to him, as we just saw. I mean, they have some a little bit of divided loyalties, which that makes sense. They did a great job of that, by the way. Not everybody's going to be 100% kill the Kaiser, right? Like, some of them, they'll follow orders, but they kind of don't want to do it, so they hesitate, and that's what got him killed. But anyway, sooner or later, even if he has 25%, you have 75%. Sit there, resupply, restock, build up your forces, give reinforcements. Eventually, you'll have enough. He cannot win a war of attrition. The only thing you can hope for, which they didn't say here, but I believe is what they're actually saying. If he waits too long, other people will be like, man, look, Kaiser's way over there. Let's declare our independence. And then you have other people doing this shit, right? And maybe other admirals will turn against him within the same fleet that he has with him, like that. So you need to stamp it out quickly, or that'll happen, right? You'll start having other people trying to jump in and shit. So I think that's the real danger. I don't think supply is an issue. I just don't. But anyway, there may be some subtleties I missed out on. So, all right, let's go ahead and get going. This is episode 93. We're going on 1. 3, 2, 1. You know, they raised the possibility that there would be a fleet in orbit ready to blow him out of the sky. And then that didn't happen. And I question why that didn't happen. I think why it didn't happen is it's a lot easier to get a few ground troops. And this is relatively few. You know, they deal in 50,000 men, 100,000 men, 200,000 men, 5 million men, whatever, right? How many men did we see attack the Kaiser? 50? 100? Call it 100. Say it's 100. It's a hell of a lot easier to get 100 men in line than to get a captain of a ship and his 1,000 men on the ship to shoot at the Kaiser's ship. That's a lot more difficult, and you would want more than one ship, right? So he probably didn't want to risk it, because word of God, you only need one person to snitch. You can go to a guy, okay, you go to your lieutenant or your captain or whatever. Do you have 100 men you trust completely? He says, yes, I got 100 men. Out of the 2,000 or 10,000 men, this 100 people, we've been through the fires together. I trust them completely. None of them will snitch. Okay, get those. That's reasonable. You can understand that. That could totally happen. But do you trust the captain of this ship and every single person on this ship? You can't say that. Like, there's no way. Humanity doesn't work that way. Now, do you trust the captains of these other 5 ships and everybody on those ships as well? No. So that's probably why there wasn't a fleet. He didn't want to risk word getting out. He thought he could get it done on the ground. It's a more sensible plan. Yeah, I bet news did get around. Question is, are you behind it or not? Your reaction here tells us everything. He looks pissed. They're not going to tell us. It seems like he doesn't know. Okay. Squash these motherfuckers. Okay, so it wasn't him. They're setting him up. So, okay. That's what I thought. But you never know, right? But again, he could be just saving face. Right. then it'd be open warfare. Yeah, exactly. Your ass is out, dude. Like, I mean, they showed Baldy. His name keeps escaping me, but you know what I mean. Like the Vazan motherfucker. They showed him plotting this, but I still couldn't be 100% sure. Because I just don't trust Oscar. I just don't, man. Oh, shit. You're fucked. Oh, yeah. Right. So now he's going to double down. Well, if you call me a cheater, I guess I'm going to go start cheating then. You know? Yeah. Fuck it. They'll never believe me. He's beyond explanations. He lost somebody close to him, man. Yeah. See, it's about my ego, goddammit. You're goddamn right. This is what they were counting on. That's why he was picked. It's like I said before. He was chosen for this role because of his mentality, his personality. It all started when you were fucking that whore. I'm not going to beg. Look at him, man. He's pissed. It's about my ego. God damn. Otherwise, of course you realize this means civil war. Fall on the sword. Oh, okay. He's still trying to judge restraint. He's trying to preach restraint. It's not going to happen. Yep. Exactly. You won't get forgiveness twice. Yeah, it's a very pleasant fantasy Disney world you live in, dude, but that's not the reality of the situation. Never going to happen. They will kill your ass. They don't trust you. It's too late, man. It's a Game of Thrones. You win or you die at this point. Either you need to take over the Empire or you die. It's that simple. Or more likely, take over your slice of the Empire. Ah, yes, a cockroach. It's time for that sumbitch to die. Let me believe my delusion. Fuck that dude in particular. This sumbitch. He needs to die too. Yeah, I had need for him to die. Nasty. Oh shit, wait, is he gonna line up with this motherfucker? No, man. Face burst down a flight of stairs, dude. You cannot trust this motherfucker. Fucking hell. That makes me feel dirty. Yep. Our creator, huh? On your knees, motherfucker. Oh, shit. Thanks, Dad. Father of the Year here. Whoa, I got my wish. We're seeing more parents. Can we go back to not seeing parents? Fucking hell. He's spirit walking. Stop looking at alternate futures and get your eyes on the prize, dude. Damn. Never mind. Suddenly he was watching Cinemax. You're a dick. You better apologize. By proxy. Apologize by proxy. I'm an ass. A real man can apologize. Oh, shit. Oh, they did get a kid. Oh, wait, okay. I get it. For a second, I thought that was a boy's wife who got offended, right? I see what you're saying. Well, it's not good. They're all haunted by the ghosts of the past, aren't they? Speaking of someone who's always been haunted by his past, constantly re-examining the choices and things that happen in my life. What can I go back and change? Constantly. I can't get off my head. I totally relate to these motherfuckers. It's stupid. Leave your past in the behind, right? But can't do it. Thanks, Dad. Oh shit! I like the transition, man. That was fire. Yeah, I see what you're doing here, man. They're getting creative as a motherfucker with this animation. House wins. The house always wins. Oh shit. That's how they get you. God damn. The fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, this is cool as hell. Whoever directed this episode is that awesome. They're driving it home, I'm telling you. Yeah, and they also, like they were saying in The Last of Us recently, kids have no responsibilities, so it's easy. Even if the world is shitty, it's easy. I would think so. So this dude's in his mid-30s then. Look at him. He's astonished. I'm going to burn this shit to the ground. Yep. You never know when it's your last time. Before he's getting crunk, man. They foreshadowed this when that happened. They'll never drink again, or whatever it was they said. Jesus. God damn. These are the worst deaths. Getting hacked to death in your armor that apparently can't prevent, sharp objects. I assume that the armor absorbs the energy weapons, right? Kick his ass. How dare you? Oh, shit. Look, the way this works, one of you's got to be sober enough to carry the other one. Well, that's the whole wingman prerogative, man. It's hilarious. Shut the hell up, Blondie. He won't defend you this time. Yep. He blames both of them. Overseen. I don't think Overseen has anything to do with it. He's not seeing the real hands guiding the chess pieces, is he? He did say that. He's going to kick your ass. I see where he's coming from, though. They've done a good job of that. Besides, Kaiser wants a fight anyway. Since he didn't get one from Yang, it might as well be this motherfucker. Well, I mean, he got one from Yang, but you know what I mean. I just got that Marmaduke joke. God damn. What? Which side should we join? Yeah, they get it. He's a dick. Yeah, damn, dude. Don't be licking your lips. Fuck, that was nasty. Yeah, this is bullshit. He would be the most pissed off, that's for sure. Hey, man, don't blame the messenger. It's too late. These were his men, that's for sure. You're either teaching it or you're allowing it to happen. Well, shit. Send everybody. Now they're responding to a threat, you can send out the entire Navy, right? Was it Rulenthal? Is that what he said? Rulenthal? Man, these names kill me, man. The police are here, sir. Ah, shit. Yeah, I'm sure you know why, too. Shoot this motherfucker. Really? Yeah. Very small favor. Just get the damn favor. Really? Arrest this man. This is not a good time to be trolling, motherfuckers. I'm just saying. Everybody hates this subbitch. Lock his fucking ass up. I thought he was going to work with him, man. That's very hurtful, man. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Bread and water, I guess. Nothing to say, huh? Yeah, this was not a good time to be trolling, man. Oh, shit. Really? Interesting. He does. He doesn't just want this slice. He wants the old empire. That's right. That's why he's going to keep him alive. He's a tool. He's a tool, and they want that son of a bitch bad. Yeah, man. This is actually really smart. In for a penny, in for a pound, right? So remember when you sent the fleet to secure the admiral, like Kaiser? Like, is that still in play, or did you pull him back? Okay, so he is in charge of the total territories. Gotcha. Revolutionary? You need somebody else to get it set in place, so I give it the set. Right. But, yeah. Interesting observation here. He's starting to put down his own thoughts. Right. He ain't got that message yet. Oh, okay. So, okay. I was wondering where they were going to go. Right. Running back home like a with a dog, like a dog with your tail between your legs. Yeah, this is a blow. He broke his promise. You're a dick. You fucking left without him, man. He could have been 5 feet away for all you know. That's right, God damn it. Put him under heel. Paratroopers, huh? Interesting. Maybe we've seen it once. God damn, man. Guess we're gonna have to kick your ass. The fuck you doing firing on us? That's right, motherfucker. Don't start nothing, won't be nothing. That's right, you better surrender. Bet it was. Execute him. Summarily shot. That's the best way to get shot. Who did it? Who gave the order? Damn, this place is a wreck. The rats have been in here. Oh, shit. So it was him, huh? He got paid off. Oh, shit. Because that shit's fire, that's why. Oh, shit. So you thought you were trying to help him. Kill everybody with him and take him under custody. And then he would have been killed. The Kaiser would have been killed at that point if they had followed these orders. Ah, yes. This is the sound of the other shoe dropping. For some reason. He wants that Oscar the fuck out of here. That's why. For some reason. So, what are we talking about? The whole thing happened in about a week. Everything we just seen. Because I think he left Fazan in the 22nd. My timing must be off. It was September 22nd that he left. That's what it was, not October 22nd. Right. That's right. Kill them all. Unleash the dogs of war. In the name of pride. Did they hold up a fucking cue card? In the name of pride. Well, it was obvious, man. They set that shit up. Very well set up. Well, I've had a couple long sidebars and stuff, so I'll leave this here for now. A long time ago, for a series of my scripts, I did this I created a religion, and I used it in various scripts in various ways. Because I went through a lot of trouble. I spent a lot of time. I spent months creating a religion. I had dozens, probably hundreds of pages of just various things about it. You know, why do people believe it, how it came about, why they believe what they believe, you know, and what that would mean. If you believe this, how would you operate? How would you move and operate? It was called the Church of Infinite Reincarnation. And basically the central premise of this was, there's only one soul that exists in the entire universe. One soul. And that soul travels from body to body. And the soul can obviously move through time. So, for instance, the soul in this lifetime could be 20,000 BC in this cave girl's body. And the cave girl lives for 12 years and she's killed by an avalanche. And when she dies, the soul leaves her body and it jumps up to 2014. Some Saudi Arabian man, you know, who's like a laborer, some kind of unskilled laborer in Saudi Arabia. He lives for 28 years. And when he dies, then the soul jumps back to 10,000 BC and becomes, you know, some hunter in a tribe. And then it moved forward to 2020, you know, and, you know, so this one soul bounces around through time and space forever. It's one soul being infinitely reincarnated. So which means is, what this meant was, when I meet you on a street, it's the same soul in both bodies at the same time. Because it can travel through time, right? And so, the version of you that I meet, my soul is right here in my body right now, and it's also in your body, and it's separated by 10,000, 100,000 lifetimes. Now, the soul has no memory, because, you know, memories are biological. It's just a soul, right? So, all the assholes are during the asshole phase of this lifespan, this eternal lifespan of the soul, right? And basically, the premise is you're trying to get closer and closer to being pure and peaceful and nice, and all the peaceful, nice people who would never be violent, or towards the end of the lifespan of this soul. And the more vile you are as a person, that was towards the beginning of the lifespan of the soul. It was very detailed how this all worked. It all made sense, at least, you know, when I did this 20 years ago. Now, it's an insane concept, but it's no more insane than any other religious concept. It just requires, you know, soul is nebulous and, you know, not non-material, so of course it can travel through time. We can't physically travel through time, but we have stories where we believe, like quantum leap, where our mind can travel through time. So if our mind can travel through time, why can't our soul, right? But the core concept of this religion was the idea that, like, if you hurt somebody else, you're just hurting yourself. You're making your own soul go into pain by causing this physical, emotional, mental pain to this other person. We're all the same person. Under the skin, it just takes what most religions believe and takes it to the extreme, insane conclusion. You know, love your brother as you love yourself. Love your neighbor as you love yourself, right? Well, this is just the extension of that, right? You are literally hurting yourself if you hurt another person. So that informs every action you take, everything you do. You're just trying to keep everybody from hurting everybody, right?